Let's read some Glitch in the Matrix stories, part 117. This is a long one. Sorry, we love long ones. So for as long as I can remember, certain people out of my family, including myself, have seen ghosts. Growing up, my brother and I would always see this man peek his head into our rooms at night before bed and wave to us. We never told each other about it, and at separate times in our lives, we went to our mom about it. We both described him the same down to the beanie hat that he wore every time. No. Immediately no. Well, fast forward to teenage years. I had a boyfriend come over one day and he was sitting at my computer stand and fell out of his chair, scared to death. He said he had seen a man jump over the stairs at him, same one my brother and myself described all those years ago. Now fast forward to a few years after. I lived with one of my best friends and she had her boyfriend over at our place to stay the night. The next morning, we were all sitting in the living room together and he tells us that he's seen a ghost last night standing in the doorway of my friend's room. Immediately, my friend and I looked at each other because we already know. She knew all the ghost stories my family had and about the man that I used to see. He described the ghost that he saw down to a T of the man that I used to see. Weird, right? Fast forward to 2009, I had my daughter. We moved into an apartment after I had her, and it was just her and I. Around the time she was 2 or 3, she would tell me that she saw someone. She told me one day she saw a lady come in my room and lay in bed with me. I could not believe what she was telling me. She said the lady had short hair and a purple shirt on that covered her hands, or that she didn't have hands, and she would come sleep in my bed every night. Super weird and super scary. I just nope your entire story right now. So same apartment, but like 2 or 3 years later, my boyfriend is there sleeping and he swore he woke up to what felt like someone holding a pillow over his face and his chest feeling very heavy. It was weird because the ghosts of my past never bothered anyone in a harmful way. So weird again. One time I was sitting on my couch and the TV turned off and my closet door in my living room started shaking like someone was trying to get in or out of the closet. Creeped me out. I ran straight to my room and went to sleep under my covers. I was in my 20s and yes, I was still scared, LOL. I'm almost 40 and I would be scared doing the same thing. Okay, so fast forward like a year later, my landlord sends a guy over to my house to shave my front door down because it kept getting stuck. This guy would not come in my house for the life of him. He stayed at the doorway and never crossed the door line. He had a buddy come over to go in and take the door off and everything. So he's there for a while, and when he left, my landlord called me. She said, "The guy who was just at your house is a medium, and he saw a ghost standing behind you the whole time. He described her as short hair with a purple sweater on and deep eyes." She said, "He said it is someone in your family who passed of an overdose at a young age who follows you around." I'm thinking like no one died of an overdose in my family, so I start asking my family questions and I finally got answers. My mom told me that I had a second cousin named Janine who was my mom's favorite cousin. They were like best friends. Well, Janine had a bad breakup around the age of 17 and decided to take a bunch of pills. By the time she told my great aunt and uncle what happened and they called the ambulance, Janine died before they got there. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. So the only thing I can think of is why she tried choking my boyfriend out was because him and I were going through a rough patch and she was mad at him for treating me wrong. Either way, nothing else weird has happened and my daughter never spoke of it after she was older, and my son has never said that he's seen a ghost. Oh, and the man that we all used to see, we don't know who he is for sure. My mom thinks it's her uncle and wants to show my brother and myself a picture of him, but we are too creeped out to see a picture, so we will just never know. All in all, I look at her as my guardian angel instead of a scary ghost. She's got my back, and I have a picture to prove it. I was sitting in my room one day, corner of the ceiling behind me, nothing else, and I saw a heart-shaped smudge on my friend's iPod. So we took a picture, and there is a ghost inside the smudge heart mark. You can see shoulders up, her short hair and deep eyes. Crazy stuff. Here's the picture. Oh my God, look.